So sweet.
Wow, she's really cute.
Yeah, she is. And she was, oh no, now she's going to go crazy for her ball.
She looks
And look
almost
at
like
this
a
ear.
baby Yoda. Yeah, Yoda dog ear situation.
Yeah, she is. And she was, oh no, now she's going to go crazy. Okay, I got to turn down the volume over here. There we go. That's great. Okay. So that's it for that. I'm going to tell Isaac that it's time to feed the dog. You want to eat? Come on, come on. Plug him in. Okay. Everybody, it has been a real pleasure to invite you into my home and my closet and my shoe collection situation. I'm Rob Booker, and it is the Monday before Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate. And if you celebrate no holidays at all, hey, just happy Monday. We're going to give away some stuff. Kelly wants to give away a tablet of some kind.
Yeah.
Seems good. I want to give away a computer, which I think is a good idea. And I think we're going to do both of those things tonight. So I hope you're excited for that. Also, I'm going to give you a slide right now. I'm going to show you a slide. And on that slide is a thing about a secret service. Now, the Secret Service in James Bond land is something very different. I am launching something in 2022. And before we get started, I'll just give you a chance to do this right off the bat. Launching something in 2022 in January. It's brand new. And I'm not even going to tell you what it's about. You can call the number or email David if you want to know. And usually it comes with a big sales pitch in January. It comes with a big list. We're going to run a bunch of ads. I'm going to spend a ton of my own money to get the word out about it. I think I've never done something like this before. It's a position trading service where we're holding stuff for the long term that have huge potential to grow. And I want to give everybody, if you want to join it, I want to give you a chance to join it at like 75% off. So you can email David at wrbooker.com or call the team at 321-888-3961. And Kelly, if you want to pop a message in the box every once in a while, you can call it. Get in touch with us about the Secret Service. Email David at wrbooker.com or call the team at 321-888-3961. That's the last I'll talk about it for a little while right now, because tonight we've got lots of other stuff that we want to talk about. So happy holidays from me and from the team, and hi to everyone on YouTube. Hello to everybody here on Zoom. We have had a busy week and a half here. I got COVID. I took a bunch of drugs. I also took drugs to treat the COVID. Just kidding. Haha, little joke. Took a bunch of drugs, felt instantly better after a couple of days of fever. All of a sudden felt better. I now feel healthier than I have since the beginning of November. This is bizarre. And I missed a couple of days of trading only. And we've just had the greatest time. And most people in our line of work are taking time off and sort of ignoring the financial markets. And they're doing it at their own peril because the financial markets are red hot right now. The stock market is crazy right now, evidenced by the trading that went on today. In fact, I still think I need to log into my Thinkorswim account. We're going to take a look at a trade that I took today, and we'll take a look at a trade that I still have going. And so one of them you could actually still take if you want to. I'm not giving you a trade alert. You just decide what you want to do with it. But let's see here. Password is password. Just kidding. And we'll start that up. And we're going to give away some prizes. I'm super happy that you're here. Hi, everyone. My name is Rob. I'm here with Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Kelly's going to pick our winners tonight. So if you want to win, you got to impress Kelly. You've got to impress Kelly. Let's see here. Yeah, $8,562 gain on SOPA today. That was the biggest trade I've taken in a little while. I mean, it's not a typical result. All trading involves a substantial risk of loss. But that was a big day for me. And I found it using a strategy that I just keep on using in the mornings, and it just keeps on, for me, working. And it's not a typical result. Most traders lose money. But gosh, wouldn't it be cool if we could talk a little bit about that chart and look at that stock and talk a little bit about what the elements that go into something that moves that much are? Would that be kind of cool if we did that? And if we gave away a computer and a tablet and maybe a few $150 gift cards to Target? Would that be okay with everybody? And would it be also okay if I gave you a phone number, and if you wanted to know about what I'm launching in 2022, the next big idea, you could call that number or email that team, and they'll tell you all about it and give you a 75% discount. If that sounds all right to you, then let's get started, because I'm going to go ice skating in 25 minutes. And I think that that's really important. So happy holidays. Do I not know how to spell? Is that what's happening here?
It's lil days.
Sounds like something else. So, secret gift. If you want access to my 2022 Secret Service coming in January, and you want that access early, starting now, plus a bundle of all my other best stuff, you can email David at wrbooker.com or call the team at 321-888-3961. You got to take advantage of this. It's Monday, December 20th. We're going to just try this for one night. This is going to be the only time that I'm going to shut up about it. But I figure it's a way for me to give you a gift. It's going to cost about $2,000 in January. But I think what's going on right now is it's $497 or something like that. I don't really know. David can give you all the details. You call that number. I'm not joking around when I say we're probably going to spend $100,000 to get the word out about this service in January. And you're going to want to join it then. So if you're going to want to join it then, why not do it now at a discount? There's only 90 people here right now. And there'll probably be 2,000 or 3,000 people that will watch this video after the fact, and they will be too late. So it's only for the people watching here live, and they can see the stuff in the chat box and whatever else. So if that's what you want, if you don't want it, listen, it's not going to bother me. I'm here to give away stuff, including a discount on what's coming next. So that's what I'm here to do. If you don't want it, that's cool. It's kind of what I used to take this trade today that turned out to be a $9,159 day. And I've got a trade on BFRI. It's up $638. And that one is still going. And you could still get in on that trade. We're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to discuss that trade tonight that's still open. And we're going to discuss the trade that I took. And we're going to give away, I don't know how we should set the rules for giving away the prizes tonight, but we're going to let Kelly spend a few minutes thinking of some ways that we could decide on who the winners are. And I'll continue. So it's day 2 of our holiday extravaganza. Last night I did this for one person, me. That video is on YouTube. It's probably one of the most important lessons I've ever taught about trading. And we forgot to let anybody know. So I just did the presentation to myself, and it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. And we'll be back tomorrow night at the same time, and the night after that, and the night after that, and we'll culminate everything. But it's just my way at the end of the year here to say I'm still working. I'm healthier than I've been probably all year long. I feel so grateful. And who better to share this time with than Kelly, who has been with me every step of the way in every challenge and success that we've had. And Kelly, happy holidays.
Wow, thanks. I'm blushing.
I'd buy you a car right now. Anyway, it's just great. It's great to be here with you. Kelly and I are friends, not just because of the work that we do together. Kelly's behind the scenes and in front of the scenes on all of the stuff that goes right. So if your emails go out, or you get your membership information, or you log into the website and it's there, or if you get a trade alert on time or something works, it's generally Kelly's fault, because she's behind the scenes making all the pieces fit together. And she's just not just great at that job. She's great at having ideas for what kinds of things we can do to help you all out. And she's really been here as the stable, steady hand in the midst of lots of chaos during the COVID stuff and all this year, and as our business went through a big transformation. And so she and I are here just to say thank you to all of you for being with us during this year and for spending time with us. And so this is day 2. We're just giving away prizes and trying to do some fun stuff. So if you want access to my 2022 Secret Service, it's coming in January, and you want to get it early, plus a bundle of all of my best stuff, you can email david@wrbooker.com or call the team at 321-888-3961. And once again, this little baby wants to come up and join us. It's just all about the ears for me on this dog. That's what it's all about. How you doing? You doing all right? Did you eat? Yeah. Okay. Well, you're going to have to go back down, and then I'm going to finish this, and then we can go for a little walk before I go ice skating. All right, friends. Breaking down SOPA, how we found the stock, and then a stock that's set to go next, maybe. So let me just pull up TradingView. And I'm going to move all this stuff off the screen. Okay, so TradingView is launching. That's good. Oh, I bet I'm Here we go. Let's see if we can connect, and if everything works, that'll be great. Here we are, SOPA. All right. Folks, we traded this morning, me and the group of traders that I trade with in the morning. It's not a sales pitch. I'm not even putting a link out there for it. You want to call that number. David will give you access to the morning group along with the service for 2022. He'll bundle it together for the same price and blah, blah, blah. So this morning, early this morning, at the crack of dawn, before anything really got started, me and my friends with whom I trade found SOPA, Society Pass Incorporated. It was already trading a high volume before the market opened, which is crazy and awesome. It had a low float, which means there's not really that many shares out there that are available to trade, which is awesome. It was above the volume weighted average price here in this circle that you see on my chart, which is awesome. It was setting up a bit of a squeeze, which is awesome. That's a really important phrase that I want you to remember. There was online chatter about this. They were talking about this stock on the Twitter. They were talking about this stock on the Facebook. They were talking about this stock in the Discord chat rooms with all those pump and dumpers, those dudes that wear those fancy watches and drive the Lamborghinis and act like, I don't know, and whatever. They were all talking about this stock. And the daily trend was good enough for me to like it. And it's a weird daily trend. I'm going to show you the daily trend. Usually I'm looking for a stock with a daily trend that's up. Look at what SOPA was doing. It was in the garbage can. And it was kind of like a dead cat bounce is what they call it, which I think is a terrible, terrible thing to say. It was a bounce that was ready for a bounce. It was ready for a resurgent, just rising up from the ashes. And so we bought it. We bought it before the stock market even opened. If you want to do that, click on the link in the chat box, email David or call him on the phone, or don't, whatever. And he'll bundle the morning trading session with the new stuff that I'm doing in January all together and give you a discount, and you're good to go. We traded this because it was a high volume stock. And I cannot emphasize this enough. What's the hardest toy to find over the holidays? Whatever stock is flying off the shelves the most. And what will people pay the most to get right now as a Christmas gift? They'll probably pay the most for a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox 51 or whatever the fudge it's called. Why? High demand, not enough of them. I want you to consider not doing anything else except for high demand, not enough of it. High demand stocks are stocks that are trading super high volume, and not enough of it means the float is really low. Let me show you how to find stocks that fit that description. You go to screener on finviz.com. Finviz.com is free. You could use the free version of finviz.com. It's a pretty awesome website. And you just go to the home page of the screener and you just click on volume and scan for volume. Right here, you're going to see the stocks that are trading the highest amount of volume. Boom, you're already there. You've already done it. CANF, SOPA, GRTX, Apple, SPY, XLF, UVXY, AT&T. Inside of this list here, and this is what's crazy, Inside of this list, there's some stuff you've heard of. Most of you probably haven't really heard of the SQQQ. Definitely most of you have not heard of CANF or SOPA or GRTX, but you've all heard of Apple and S&P 500. And probably a bunch of you have heard of the financial sector S&P Spider Fund or the UVXY, which is a leveraged VIX instrument. And all of you have heard of AT&T, but no one's really heard about SEAC. That's crazy, right? SEAC, who's ever heard of that? That's wild. And there's a bunch of stocks on this high volume list that nobody's ever heard about. And they're making the list. They're trading more shares than Apple, SOPA, CANF. What the fudge? These are stocks that are moving. And when there's a smallish stock with a company that has good news coming out, we're not just trading stocks just for the sake of trading stocks. And we're not just trading stocks and talking about them just so they go up. We're trading stocks because we think that there's potential there. But we're also trading stocks that have momentum and people that are excited about them. And all you had to do was go look at what's trading the most volume. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's hiding in plain sight. Everybody's thinking about Apple. Everybody's thinking about Tesla was a big one today. Oh my gosh, what's happening with Tesla? People write me every day and they go, oh, Tesla. Ooh. You shouldn't care. Tesla really is inconsequential. It gets all the attention, but it doesn't really matter. None of you, and I repeat this, statistically speaking, none of you are going to become a millionaire trading Tesla. None of them. If the stock's already too high, you could buy it now. It might split and quadruple again. Great, fine, whatever. But statistically speaking, it's just harder to start from this and accumulate wealth. It's just more difficult to do it. It's already so high, and now it's in the midst of a slide, and nobody knows where it's going to stop. 800. Nobody really knows. And if you're going to buy calls, they're expensive. You can buy fractional shares, but you're still just buying a fraction of something that doesn't really have as much room to go up. And one day Tesla might be worth $10,000 a share, but oh my gosh, the waiting period on that and having missed it originally, Amazon probably is a $10,000 stock, adjusted for the split that will happen when Joe Biden, he's still the president, when Joe Biden splits up this company or whatever. Fine. But are we all going to wait the 10 years necessary for that? Sure. I mean, I'm going to put some Amazon in my portfolio bit by bit, small amounts at a time. But I'd rather be trading the stuff that people are really interested in. And I'd rather be in and I'd rather be out, for better or for worse, for gains or for losses. These are sort of investment stocks right here. And SOPA, that's not an investment stock. That's a stock you trade for a couple of days. CANF, that's a stock you trade for a couple of days. GRTX, that's a stock you trade for a couple of days. Perfectly moved up to the missed monthly pivot this morning. We talked about this as it was happening live. What's the other one that's on the list? SEAC. Look at this. I don't know what they do, but I keep thinking, do they have something to do with the ocean? I don't really even know. Kelly, let's give away a MacBook Air.
Okay, I love that idea.
And I don't know how to do it.
I've been thinking this whole time and I still can't.
I think we go ahead and we just let people say, what would you use it for?
Okay. Yeah.
And we give you all a few minutes. And while you're taking a few minutes to tell us what you would use it for, let me give you a message from our sponsor, which is me. We have a secret gift program going on right now. And this is what it is. The secret gift is this. I trade in the mornings with a group of people. I call them the Sunrise Club. Want to bundle access to the Sunrise Club, plus give you access to the new service that I'm going to launch in January. And I'm not giving any details out about it. It's longer term trades. Oops, I gave you a detail. It's coming in January. It's going to cost about $2,000. But if you want to write David at wrbooker.com or call the team at 321-888-3961, He'll give you a 75% discount, throw in access to the Sunrise Club and a couple other of my services, which go for $1,400, $1,500, $2,000. He'll bundle it all together for something around $500, something like that. You call him, you write him, and this is only for tonight. We're just going to try this out. I don't know if anybody even cares. I don't even, but you can get access to those trades that I'm going to start releasing in January now, and you don't have to pay for it in January. It's going to be great.
I've got a winner.
Let's hear all about the winner.
The winner is Elizabeth.
This just makes me happy.
Has a brother and sister-in-law that are raising 25 foster kids and still have 9 living at home. Elizabeth, you win a computer.
And then can you type in Justin's email address?
I've got it. Mm-hmm.
And we'll get that out to you, Elizabeth. And maybe let's just throw in a $500 gift card to Target that you can hand over to them as well.
Wow.
Maybe help out with stuff. And I think that all of us here can feel good about that, right? So if you didn't win, you know me, I'm giving away stuff all the time. So you show up to enough of these things, you're going to win. And we love you. And so if we could all just say congratulations to Elizabeth and thank you for your spirit of generosity. And if you didn't win, stick around all week long. We're going to be giving stuff away and trying to help people out. And, very excited about that. Congratulations, Elizabeth. That's awesome. So let's look at the next one. Let's look at what I think could be the next one. Let's look at BFRI. Now, I have a trade on this already. Full disclosure, I bought this in the 6s, 658, and it's up after hours. Boy, that's up after hours. I own about 1,200 shares of this stock, full disclosure. I'm expecting to get out of this stock when it hits $9, but it could hit $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. It could go all the way. And I'm not going to be surprised if it does. Now I'm going to share with you. I don't think anybody's ever heard of the website I'm about to share, and by that I mean maybe 5 of you have heard about this. So here I go. Vortex.com. You're like, what do they make? Breakfast cereals? No. Vortex.com, and we're going to type in BFRI. And we're going to look at the short interest data on BFRI. So here we go. Let's go over here. Let's go to Classic Vortex because the new version of the platform blows. And we'll go to BFRI. And here we go. I'm going to share with you some statistics on BFRI. Percentage of the free float on loan is 41%. That is higher than where GameStop was before GameStop got squeezed. 2.6 million shares are loaned out. There's only, of BFRI, there's only, I think, there's only 3 million shares available at all. There's not that many shares out there. Guess how many shares it traded today? 9 million. A lot of volume for a stock that doesn't have a lot of shares out there. The cost to borrow this stock is 316% of its current price. Let me say this again. If you look at Apple, I don't know what the cost to borrow Apple is, but I'm guessing the cost to borrow Apple is pretty low, relatively speaking. I don't know if it is. Yeah, cost to borrow Apple is 0.32% of the price of the stock per year. You want to short Apple, it's going to cost you one third of 1%. It's going to cost you what, 30 cents or $1 or whatever it is to borrow it per year. That's nothing. That's no big deal. Relatively speaking, it's going to cost you 316% of the cost of the stock to borrow BFRI. Why is that? If you look under utilization, 100% of the shares available to borrow to short sellers have been borrowed. You can't short the stock anymore. The shorts are stuck at the price they got, and they either have to buy it to close or stay in the position. but they can't average cost of their position anymore. This is a stock that I believe is ready to squeeze. Could be a complete joke and could suck. My stop is under $7 and my target's at 9, 10. And there is a very, very, very small possibility. Let's say it's a 0.32% chance, that it will go to $40 or $50 a share briefly for like 1 second. But I think it'll get to 9. That's the next one on my list. And that's just like a free pick. And I've got alerts set up as it rises. I could even set like a little fib spiral of death and see 1043, 1226, 1460, 1717, 1996, 2575, 2671, and 3249. That's my target. That's my final target on this is 3249. And I don't think it's going to hit that target, but that would be my final target on this stock. Everybody's congratulating Elizabeth. That is really sweet of all of you. That is really super cool. It takes a lot, right? When you don't win, you kind of feel like I buy scratchers every once in a while just for fun, and I never win. I never win. I think this whole thing is rigged. It's almost like they designed this to sell these tickets to me, and I don't win. And then I realize, oh, that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. All right, the Secret Service, you email David at wrbooker.com or call the team at 321-888-3961. They'll give you access to my brand new service launching in January that doesn't exist yet. And it's all about holding trades for big wins for a longer period of time. And they'll give you a 75% discount on that. Plus, they'll include access to the group that I trade with in the morning called the Sunrise Club for a whole year. They'll bundle all that together. If you already have the Sunrise Club, they'll bundle something else in instead of that. Okay. There we go. This is all these Christmas slides that I copied from Google Slides. You don't need to see those. Let's pick a winner of a tablet and let's get the heck out of here, everybody. So, Kelly.
Yes, I'm here.
Let's pick a winner of the tablet.
Okay.
So we'll give away, I have a little iPad mini. I kind of love it. I think it's a lot of fun. iPad mini, iPad Air. I don't care which one. Doesn't matter. We'll send you an iPad mini, iPad Air. Tell us what you would use it for. Kelly will tell us who the winner is. And if you didn't win, you come back tomorrow. We do this again. We give away more stuff. We give away some gift cards. We have some fun. Gosh, I love this. And I'm going to open up the shades now that the sun's not shining in my face.
Open it up.
There we go.
Wow, this is really tough. I love the power though. Do you maybe want to pick someone?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Give it to his wife to write her book. Oh, wow. That's an interesting.
I didn't even see
that's
that.
that's definitely one we haven't done before.
Mm-hmm.
My brother also just got accepted to Columbia to be a psychologist. That is amazing. That is a very difficult thing to do to get into Columbia. That is a very difficult thing. So let's be happy for Dawn. Dawn's going to, I love it when you say you're going to give it to somebody else to do something amazing. So Dawn, let's send it to you to give to your wife so she can write her book. Email the email address I just showed on the screen. And if you didn't win, let's be happy for Dawn. Let's generate some goodwill and happiness for us. And then you come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be all about giving away at least 20 prizes. So you come back tomorrow. We're going to increase your chances. 20 different prizes tomorrow, and not necessarily tablets or cars, but there'll be a big one in there, and then there'll be a bunch of gift cards, and be a lot of fun. Everybody, that's it for tonight. Kelly, have a wonderful evening.
You as well, sir.
Love you all so much, everyone. Thanks for being here.